Hello again. One of the awkward little bits of information which many of us know about, but seldom like to mention in polite society, is that an awful lot of those coming to Britain and claiming asylum do so because they think that their prospects are a damn sight better in this country than they are in sub-Saharan Africa or some of the less enlightened parts of the Middle East. We also know that once such people have their feet well and truly under the table here and are given indefinite leave to remain, to use the Home Office jargon, one of the first things they do is fly back to their own countries to celebrate the successful fraud which they have perpetrated upon us. The well-founded fear of persecution, which is the essence of any successful claim for asylum, evaporates like the morning dew once that claim has been accepted. I won't say that everybody knows this, but most social workers, teachers, police officers and so on know what's going on. Like the rest of us though, they feel it a little indelicate to speak publicly about this matter. It was therefore very refreshing to hear the head of the Border Force talking bluntly to a journalist about the work of the Border Force at Luton Airport the other day. Phil Douglas, in overall charge of the Border Force, was at the airport to carry out various security checks and make sure that terrorists weren't slipping in and out of the country, that kind of thing. One casual remark of his really deserves a little publicity. He said, "We do find a lot of people who have claimed asylum in this country and are heading back to their own country for holidays." This really is behaviour which is a little tactless of those idiots and a breach of the understood rules. We all know that they will go back to visit their families once we in this country pretend that they are the victims of persecution and are in fear of death and so on, but they're expected to maintain this fiction at least until we say that we believe it and give them leave to remain. Some of these refugees and asylum seekers are already homesick and they want to pop back to spend Christmas with their families. One understands, of course, one sympathises. It is nice to get together with our relatives at this time of year, and there's no country like our own, really. This video is rather short because it's really only to draw attention to the fact that once in a while the things we all of us know but are usually too polite to talk about are suddenly brought to light by an unguarded comment such as that made by the head of the Border Force. Not to worry though, because we will all forget about it soon enough and start pretending once again that all those people claiming asylum in our country really do have a well-founded fear of persecution. In the description to this video, I give a link to the news item in which the head of the Border Force let the mask slip, as it were.